Now he said he was banging on my door, yelling, "Come outside, y'all." He said he pulled up on my house. I'm gonna show the other clip how he told the story, and just listen to how much this story, how much this lie changes.
When I came to Broken Matrix address, I pulled up on that nigga crib. Soon as I got to this nigga door, 5 police cars came out of nowhere. I said, oh, nah, this nigga's a fucking agent. I'm banging on this nigga door like, nigga, get your bitch ass outside, nigga. I should have had my man record this shit, bro, but I ain't really feel like it was that important to record this shit. I'm banging on this.
So he wants y'all to believe that. Now look, this is the guy that he has problems with on YouTube, that he say he will fight, he would do all this, he's a snitch and all this. When it comes time to prove that Broken Matrix is a bitch, he don't record it, y'all. He say he feel as though that is not important. But did y'all hear him say that he was banging on my door, y'all? I would have killed him right then and there. I would have opened up the door and killed him. I would have opened up the door and killed him and got away with it on a simple fact. He's saying that he came to my door begging on it. Why? When he told the story the first time, there was no banging on my door involved. Now, all of a sudden, he made it all the way to my door and he was banging on my door, yelling, "Bring your bitch ass outside." Let's hear that again. This nigga's scary.
Fall for that shit, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When I came to Broken Matrix address, I pulled up on that nigga crib. Soon as I got to this nigga door, 5 police cars came out of nowhere. I said, oh, nah, this nigga's a fucking agent. I'm banging on this nigga door like, nigga, get your bitch ass outside, nigga. I should have had my man record this shit, bro.
So if what Young Steele is saying is true, and I set him up for something that he never did, he never came to my house banging on the door, right? But let's just hypothetically say that what he's saying is real. So he's at my door banging on it, and 5 police officers pop up out of nowhere, and they didn't stop him. They didn't pull him over or nothing. So they didn't know who Young Steele was. He was banging on my door. So if they're connected to me, then they automatically know what door that I live in, if that's what Young Steele was saying. So they already know that I'm the house that they need to be watching and monitoring if you let Young Steele tell it. So how is it that 5 officers magically appear and they didn't stop you, they didn't pour you over, they didn't do anything, and yet you're saying that you were banging on someone's door yelling, "Bring your bitch ass outside"? So in your mind, with this lie, the police just allowed you to walk away, then pull you over, then ask you your name, then ask you why you were banging on the door. Let me guess, you made a great escape before they could pull up on you. And in my apartment complex, y'all, that I was staying at, it's literally only one way in and one way out. It's literally only one way in and one way out. Soon as you turn into the apartment complex where I was staying at, the 704 Mosby Court, I'm the 3rd building. Soon as you turn in, I was the 3rd building. Soon as you turn in, I was literally the 3rd building. Soon as you turn in the apartment complex, you could see my car parked outside. Soon as you turn in, you could see my door as soon as you turn in. Literally, as soon as you turn in. I got a video on my YouTube describing. Let me show y'all. This nigga be lying. Here's the apartment complex Young Steele said that he pulled up to, y'all. As I was stating, this is only one entrance into this apartment complex. I literally stayed in the 3rd building as soon as you turn in the apartment complex. Young Steele new lie now is that he made it to my door and he was banging on my door, yelling, "Bring my punk ass outside, y'all." Then he said 5 police mysteriously came out of nowhere and he left. So you mean to tell me, Young Steele, if it was a setup and the police were on the lookout for you, why didn't they catch you while you were knocking on my door? We all know how well the gang stalking program synchronizes with you. So why didn't they pour you over or anything and you're saying on YouTube that you were banging on my door yelling, "Come outside"? Here's the apartment I was staying in. The young still say he pulled up on, y'all. This is me leaving the apartment. Look where the exit at. I literally just backed out and pulled off. Look at the entrance, y'all. When you turn into this apartment complex, you could literally see my car. You could see my door, who's on the porch and everything. So you mean to tell me Broken Matrix was setting Young Steel up for something he never did? Young Steel never pulled up to my house, never came to Richmond, never came to Mosby. That's why he don't have proof. Y'all know for a fact that Young Steel would have showed some sort of proof that he pulled up. If this was really true, what he's saying, why didn't the police stop him? Why didn't the police stop him or say nothing? So they knew Young Steel was coming if you let Young Steel tell it. And it was a setup. And yet and still, they didn't say anything to Young Steel. They didn't pull him. They just watched them leave, drive past him. But they were there for him because it was a setup, is what he's saying. But they didn't stop him. They didn't pull him over. They didn't question him why he's at our door, banging, yelling obscenities, and this, that, and the third. So all of that was out the window, and you made a clean getaway. You rode past the 5 officers who you say turned it to the apartment complex and just got out scot-free. Nothing happened. This is the story that you want people to believe. You's a loser. You a loser. You a loser. Look, y'all, this is the apartment. One way in, one way out. I literally just backed out in front of our apartment unit. Look how quick I'm out of the apartment. My apartment literally was right there. So, Young Steel, if you're doing this, the things that you said, if you showed up and 5 officers showed up while you're banging at my door and yelling, come outside, you pussy. You mean to tell me the police didn't do anything? They didn't stop you? Nothing? You have no pictures of you in Richmond and it's Mosby Street, not Mosley. This is proof that you didn't come anywhere near that. Show us your GPS location history. Show us your GPS location history, Young Steel. Show us your GPS location history. You can't. That would prove that you made a trip to 704 Mosby Street because it would be in your past GPS histories. Let me guess, you got a new phone since then? Or you don't got to show nothing, gang stalkers want you to prove themselves. You a loser. You a big, stanky, black loser.